What's up, friends? This is Jazz, bringing you back to another episode of Life is Strange Before the Storm. I believe this is part 4. Not episode 4, we are still on episode 2. But thank God of the main story, there's only 3 episodes. There's one bonus episode. I am working my hardest to do this Let's Play, although it is going to be a little bit difficult because of the syncing issues and everything. So yeah, I do apologize for that. We are going to go through some flashbacks and stuff, so I apologize, and also for the rotating circle. That was a little bit idiotic, but, you know, I'm going to try to focus on much of this game as I can, but also give you some narration at the same time, and telling you what's up and everything, and what's on my mind. I mean, that's what a Let's Play is, right? It isn't a damn, pardon my language, for the kids, but this game is at least rated 14 and older, 16 and older, so that doesn't matter.
I see you slipping.
But I was going to say, like, jeez, now my brain just went off. But there's an issue with the syncing.
Chloe, do something.
But I mean, I enjoy the game besides that.
How would you like to join me?
Yeah.
Field trip? Don't be
Will I ever do Life is Strange 2? I am not so sure. I mean, I know different is good, right? But I've heard some things about this game, and I don't want to risk picking up the game unless I'm pretty sure that I am going to like it okay. Oh, that is always really creepy.
It's definitely not my mom.
Yeah, so it's a flashback. Now we are in trouble because of this, not only the skipping. Well, actually, Chloe was already on thin ice with her past behavior. So, this really broke the ice, I think. Or broke, you know, the last straw or whatever. And even better, the
Miss
whole...
Price,
we're late.
how good of you to join us.
I'm so sorry we're late.
So I'm also going to let you guys hear some of the narration too, so I might talk sometimes, I might not, during the important scenes. But I know this game, so pretty much they're all in trouble for yesterday's incident.
And the other is all too familiar with it.
Yeah,
Blackwell's code of conduct is built upon a foundation.
Rachel, this is her first offense.
Meant to foster an
this is Chloe's,
conducive to
I don't know what number.
When that
I mean, I wasn't in Chloe's head all during all her offenses, whatever she did. She probably did quite a few of them.
I ditched school with Rachel Amber, and then Rachel.
Darn it! I just realized how much with that damn blue circle.
And that was after we actually agreed to run away from here.
Well.
Right?
Are you paying attention to me, Chloe?
Yeah.
What?
So,
Miss Price,
Chloe.
The last time we met, an agreement was brokered. Do you recall what that was?
Yeah. I don't really remember.
No. Let me refresh your memory.
I guess it was to become a exemplary Blackwell student.
Becoming an exemplary Blackwell citizen.
We did?
Yeah, I am with Chloe.
You were unable
we did?
Or unwilling
I mean, I know I didn't. I wasn't there, but
it would become pertinent
Chloe did?
to reassess your future status at the academy. Despite all this, you engaged in the following actions yesterday. Insubordinate language.
Witnesses language is the worst thing. And actually, we didn't do a thing.
If involved means not sticking out my neck for Blackwell's richest ass child.
I mean, we didn't bully him, we just didn't help him.
Your lack of awareness does not absolve you of anything.
Although there are going to be some changes in the next part, because I had to redo it,
instead of me.
So I did end up getting expelled, even though here it says I was just suspended. I decided to do things a little differently. I mean, it's going to happen anyway, right? Yeah.
Principal Wells, I know this looks bad.
Thank you for your validation, Miss Price. May I continue? With your permission?
Sorry.
And yet, even with your prodigious disciplinary record, Miss Price, we needn't discuss any of it.
We needn't?
No, because you severed your relationship with Blackwell the minute you left school grounds without permission.
What does that mean?
It means
Yep, she's expelled.
you forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe. I have no
I made
choice
her
but
do
to...
it. What?
What?
Rachel, what?
Yesterday was all me. My idea. I was having a bad day. I needed to blow off some steam.
Wow,
and I
Rachel.
took it too far. Chloe tried to talk me out
Wait,
of it. I've been
Try to
down that
think
road,
back
she told
on
me.
this.
You're better than
Was it
this.
really all our
But I wouldn't
idea?
listen. See,
No, I'm really...
Chloe was
trying
afraid
to
I'd get in
think.
trouble or hurt, so she came with me. But
Rachel
only
did
to keep me safe.
say, let's go on a trip to
I'm
Chloe
just sorry you
first.
got caught up in it, Chloe.
Maybe it
You
wasn't
allowed me to
as
drag you down to
dramatic
my
as
level.
she's proclaiming
Can
it
you forgive
is,
me?
but I can't totally say Rachel's lying.
Yeah, sure.
Although, in the next
We're
part,
cool.
I switch it up and
Thank
say,
you.
it was my
I'll
fault.
make it up to you.
So, in this
promise.
part, it shows that I'm following along with her
Chloe,
plan.
is this true?
It's true.
But
Totally not true.
honestly, I don't think
She
Rachel is
really
completely
is an
lying with
amazing
that
actress.
statement. Maybe
Miss
she's
Price.
making it like she's making
Fine,
it sound like
yes.
she's a total
It was
villain
her
in this
idea,
scenario.
But it's not like she kidnapped
But so
me.
I don't think
We were in it.
Rachel's all at fault because Chloe
Miss
did
Amber,
readily
based on
agree
what you've
to
just
it.
told me, I have grounds
But
to punish you.
I'd say
Are you
it's
sure
part
what you've told me is
Chloe
the
and
truth?
part Rachel's fault.
Yes.
Rachel gave
This can't be
Chloe
the full
like
story,
the
Rachel.
incentive to do so, and
Hey,
and Chloe
clear,
just
Miss
didn't
Amber.
say,
you're sure
"Oh no,
Chloe
no,
Price
you
didn't
said she could
coerce you?
student, don't do that." That part was the lie.
Yes, I'm sure.
But Rachel, it was her idea.
Oh, God.
Mrs. Price, this revelation may color the situation some, but it in no way absolves your daughter.
I understand, Mr. Wells. There is no doubt that Chloe's behavior
Yep.
must improve. But given what we've just learned about the negative influence she was under, I hope you will allow her just one more chance.
Miss Amber, I am as surprised as I am disappointed in you.
I understand.
This being your first infraction in no
Wow.
way reduces its severity. Still, we will not be suspending you at this time. But you have squandered our trust. You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period. And you will no longer be involved in Blackwell's performance at
Wow.
the Tempest.
That's probably what hit her the hardest.
But the performance is tonight.
For someone so aware of our school calendar, Miss Price, I would expect fewer absences on your record.
I'm sorry, that is hilarious.
Since this is her first infraction,
Mr.
don't
Amber,
you think...
I don't tell you how to run the district attorney's office. Please don't tell me how to run my school.
Now, at
There's a
around this
reason we have
time,
understudies for
or
all
before, slightly
circumstances,
before,
accidental and
you
deliberate.
have the option to
I'm sure
counter
your
it.
understudy.
And say, oh no, do you think it was
Victoria
really her
Chase.
idea?
Yes, I'm sure Victoria Chase will do fine.
Victoria Chase. Boo!
That is
What
such...
was that, Miss Price?
Chloe is upset for her friend, but we are both grateful that she is not going to be unduly blamed for what happened.
There is plenty of blame to go around. Chloe's future at Blackwell will be discussed next. Unless you had something to add first, Miss Price.
Now this is your chance, I think. But I am going to go along with Rachel in this scenario, and off screen I do the opposite.
No. Nothing to add.
I'm glad. Though Chloe may not have been the mastermind of yesterday's events, it was, as I prefaced, the proverbial last straw.
The
In light of
proverbial.
your many past transgressions, I have no choice but to suspend you for the rest of the year.
But it was the other girl's idea. She confessed.
And she will be punished accordingly, but that does not absolve Chloe of her responsibility. I am truly sorry it has come to this, but Chloe will have the chance for reinstatement in the fall. Her actions, beginning now, will be weighed heavily in that decision. Do you understand me? Both of you.
So how am I going to respond? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as much as I ever do.
Chloe? We understand, Mr. Wells.
I will have Skip Matthews escort you to clean out
Well,
your
either
locker.
way, I should have went for
You
the
may wait
harsher
outside my
option.
office until he arrives.
She was just going to sass anyway.
That is all. Good
Of
day,
course,
Mrs.
that is
Price.
Chloe for
Mr.
you.
and
Always
Mrs.
adding a
Amber.
little sass to a remark.
Come on, Chloe.
I mean, I swear, Chloe's probably one of the only characters so far that I've ever played with that picking the better option isn't always that much better. And you know what? She's gonna do something even
I'm sorry.
worse.
Sorry, too. Meet me at the junkyard later, bet.
I didn't get the chance to introduce myself.
Mrs. Price.
I'm Rose. This is James. I'm sorry we had to meet.
No, I'm
But actually,
sorry.
the one thing
I'm
I really
sure for
like
you this
about
is an
this
unusual
game is that
circumstance.
it explores Rachel and Chloe's relationship. Because
You
when you
really should
play
be
the
going.
first game,
Nice to meet you.
you hear about how great Rachel was and how Rachel was Chloe's best friend when Max was
I'll
away.
see you in the parking lot.
And you're thinking, who is this Rachel? What was so
Hey,
great about
Chloe.
her? And then you find out in the end
I'm
she's
supposed to
dead
walk you
and
out.
Chloe's heartbroken.
Just you and me.
So you get to
Hey,
know
Skip.
Rachel in this game
You know I was supposed to have
and
today
why
off,
their
right?
relationship was so
Sorry,
strong.
my totally fair and
Like, I
impartial
do
hearing
really
inconvenienced you,
appreciate
man.
that. And I just hope that this Let's Play can be, I mean, if you see it, then you'll know it's
I don't really
finished.
care about any of this shit.
But I just hope this Let's Play can be
Except
finished.
My secret stash. Might as well grab my emergency joint while I'm...
The only sad thing about this, or not sad, that's a stupid phrase. The only bad thing about this scene right here is that you have to do everything, like work with everything in the locker, whether you throw it out, no matter what, you don't have a choice to close your locker. If you're done, you have to clean it all out. But I suppose that's the point of getting the stuff and cleaning your locker out when you're not coming back. But as I said, like, in the original, Chloe is expelled, obviously, so I might as well work with it in the, like, as I said, I had to replay it off screen. It was so stupid. My fault, partially, for restarting, hoping I would only go to another part. Ugh, geometry. I'd throw that away, too. I was never good at geometry. I was never good at math besides the basic math. When I say the basic math, I mean, like, the times tables to a degree. Adding. Now, I'm not absolutely stupid, but I could never get algebra or geometry or that jazz. I know, using my own name, but that's a term too. Like, I was mostly taught basic math that way. I mean, I'm not there's the joint. But I'm not bad with, like, taxes. I'm learning that, the Canadian taxes, it really Justin. Well, that sucks.
Fuck every inch of this place. I wish I could tag it from floor to
Oh,
ceiling.
jeez, Chloe.
But with
I guess
Skip
now we're
watching
never
me-
getting back into Blackwell.
Bathroom. Then I'm out. Cool?
Okay. But try to make it fast, will you?
Yeah, she's just gonna ruin our last chance to get back into Blackwell. Chloe. Although I do gotta admit, she is not a bad... Okay, that wasn't very artistic, but she normally is not a bad artist. She's pretty good at art. And there's the official beginning to episode 2. Yeah, okay, yeah. That sure will get her expelled. Chloe, you ruined our dreams of getting back into Blackwell. Oh, I guess she's thinking of Max now, too. Bye, Miss Max. Too bad there's no word of it in the second Life is Strange, but it's a whole new group of characters and a whole new concept. And as I said, I've heard, I suppose I shouldn't always judge for myself, but, I should judge for myself, but when I'm going to buy a game, I really need good information on it. Like, I really need to know if it's going to be, unless the game is free, like a lot of my Steam games are now, then I'm willing to give a free game a try no matter what. I can delete it and there's no monetary consequence. Any game like this, or Life is Strange 2, oh, Victoria's going in the bathroom. She's gonna notice our little masterpiece that will completely ruin our lives. Or it will, or it won't, or... Jeez, what was I gonna say? But, yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. As I said, when it comes to buying games, you really have to know what you're investing in. Says the one who buys a lot of games. I know I'm sort of annoyed with this game. There was times where I'm sort of annoyed with this game, but in all seriousness, it isn't terrible. So far, the only terrible thing about it is when the fact that I'm recording it and how the Camtasia works with it.
Another letter to Max.
The game itself, it's really fun. Maybe not a Life is Strange fun, but fun for a prequel to it, to get to know Chloe.
Max would have this shit.
Yeah, I do kind of feel bad for the fact that Chloe feels abandoned by Max. Until she moved away, they were like the closest friends. Oh my god.
Taking pride in
Monkey!
Blackwell athletics means taking pride in yourself. Also, the trustees and their enormous bank accounts.
It's about damn
Bank
time.
account.
David, please.
Chloe, your mother and I have been talking.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's do the nicer option, no matter how awful it will be.
I don't think I can handle another fight.
And who do you expect to handle things for you? Your mother?
I don't need a conversation. Not with Sergeant Asshat here. I just need some...
Do not use that language with your mother.
Asshat, really?
If my mother has something to say, she will say it to me.
She has. The problem is, you don't listen. Maybe
Yeah, that sort of is true as well.
Listening to me. Instead of fighting me about everything, you might actually learn a thing or two.
What? How to be a soldier?
Soldiers put family and future above self and now. Getting kicked out of school? That's what losers do.
You had a scholarship, Chloe. Do you know what that means? What kind of opportunity you gave up?
Yeah,
Do you want to work
I
at
don't
the
think she
diner?
does. Someone needed my help.
Someone needed my help.
Who? Your friend Rachel? Because I think the daughter of the DA is going to be just fine. I need your help. Me, your mother. We need to get our own house in order. Right now, what I need most of all is for the two of you to start getting along.
Oh boy.
Chloe, I care about Joyce very much.
Oh shoot.
I'm willing to forgive you for the incident yesterday. If you improve.
Incident?
What incident? Chloe was incredibly out of line. She insulted
Yeah,
me.
that incident. I remember now. I almost forgot it.
With an apology, I'm willing to start over.
That incident. You know what? Let's just go along with it.
Reset button pressed.
I am glad to hear it. From now on, I will be assisting your mother in a few areas, like making sure that you are no longer abusing drugs or alcohol.
Aw, why don't you let her have the drugs or alcohol? It mellows her out.
Chloe, I'd like you to empty your pockets and place all your belongings on the trunk.
What the fuck?
If we are going to start over, we have to know that you are not abusing drugs. If you're not, you should be eager for the chance.
Yeah, she
Mom,
is abusing
you can't be
it.
serious.
David and I have
Well,
discussed
actually,
it, and
she's
we feel
abusing
this
a
is the
weed.
only way for
Or
us
weed,
all
but
to have a
honestly,
Let's
okay.
go, Chloe.
I know she's she's 15 in this game, so yeah, she is awfully young. But honestly, weed. I mean, we're going to comply anyway, because of course that's the right thing to do. But when does Chloe ever do the right thing? Well, almost. But honestly, I think of all the things she could be using, weed is like the most laughable. I mean, honestly, in a sense, it's more harmless than cigarettes. Yeah, she does smoke cigarettes, so maybe that's bad too, but that's funny how people made such a big deal of weed, but
Ooh,
cigarettes are
weed.
fine.
Oh no, the horror. Happy?
I mean, no, I've never had either.
It's marijuana, all right.
Like,
No,
I've never had,
Chloe,
like,
I'm not happy.
either cigarettes
But I
or
am
weed.
relieved that you
But
came
just-
clean. I hope this can be the beginning.
But from what I hear, weed is the less harmful thing you could be
One that
having
will involve the three
than
of us.
smoking.
What does that mean?
We
And it can be there could be benefits to it too. But I suppose that's more medical benefits.
Is for me.
Oh, jeez, you're moving in.
No fucking way.
Chloe, after
Yeah,
everything
you know,
that's happened,
I'm with her.
I'm at a loss. I need help.
Exactly. We need a firmer hand steering this ship.
Talk
I
to
mean,
me,
I suppose Chloe
Tell
really
me
isn't
what
the
you're
best person to
feeling.
be around either, but I mean,
Mom, I know I fucked up. I'm a fuck up. I'm sorry.
Are you sorry? You don't even know what you're apologizing for.
I've been shutting you out even though I've needed you, and you need me, but this is not
It's the
honestly, I
only
think if
answer
it
I
was
have,
just
Chloe.
her and Joyce, things might be better. Honestly.
In years, I never thought you'd choose David over me. I'm sorry.
I'm not choosing anyone over anyone else. It's about the three of us having a home together.
I mean, it's funny,
It'll be
from
better
what
than
we
you
learned
think,
in Life
Chloe.
is Strange
Once everything's
about
running
David,
smoothly,
it's a mixed bag,
you'll see
really.
what a stable
He seems a
home can
lot more likable here than he did in the Life is Strange, but it's confusing. Oh, and by the way, she's not going to get in the damn car. She's going to look at them for a minute. Be defiant. Slam the door.
There is no home. Not if he's there.
And she's going to run.
Chloe.
let her
But
go.
for once, David actually does the sensible
She'll
thing
come home
and tells
as
her
soon
not
as
to go
her
after her.
Tantrum is over.
First sensible thing that David has ever done. And probably the only sensible thing he will do. I honestly don't know. my gosh, I wonder what's happening. Is she having a dream with her father?
How do you know which way is up when your whole life has
Or
been
not.
turned upside down?
Maybe not. No, she isn't. She's just laying back. Oops. Sorry, it just looked like she was riding something. Yeah, there's Jazz making a mistake, thinking she was having a dream about her father again. But that is quite frequent. She's in her
Blackwell's
magical
done with me.
junkyard.
I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all?
Well, that'd be real sad. If it's a junkyard you're calling home. You know, Chloe, you could always give this David thing a try. You know, at least you have a roof over your head. I mean, I'm not saying David's Father of the Year or anything, but at this point in time, he's actually quite reasonable. No? Okay. I mean, I suppose if I was in Chloe's shoes, I probably wouldn't care much for him either. I mean, I probably wouldn't be as much of a brat as she was, but I myself am not used to changing my own structure. Like, I like things my way, so... looks like we're gonna do some truck fixing. Or Chloe is, because I have no darn idea what I'm doing. I mean, one thing she's good at, even David pointed out, she's not too bad with cars if she had put her head together. She would probably be a good mechanic. Ah, there's Mom. There's Mom. Wow. Well, that was our mess. Wow. R wows. What does the R stand for? Another thing I actually like about this game is that they're going the fact, like, when we met Chloe in Life is Strange 1, she was already expelled from Blackwell, but here it goes, like, her life at the beginning, or part of her life in Blackwell, and how it came to be that she was expelled. So, and the fact she knew Victoria Chase too.
Thing it needs is.
So it does teach us more about Chloe in a way.
Wonder if I can find one around here.
Oh, well, wow. I wonder if that marker is permanent, or if it magically disappears when you're done what you're doing. I honestly don't know. Oh, little man, little bobble man. Kind of reminds me of Elvis Presley, a little. I guess that's for decoration. And there's a bat. But I've been actually working on different projects for a while. Like, I'm not saying any of, well, I might bring them up, but it doesn't mean they're all going to be out right away. Like, this is going to be out quite late because I'm taking my time recording this. I'm recording different projects. I mean, I'm still working on Ultra Moon.
Under one of these car hoods.
I mean, for
Right?
G's sake. But I have worked on Elmo and Grouchland, which you'll see before you'll see this. I'm working on a Let's Play called Bit
So,
Life.
Max, I think I'm more jealous of you than anything. Hopefully, I'll be escaping
Yeah,
this
it's a fun
place
game,
soon,
Bit Life,
too.
but it's not going to be out till a little bit later also. I'm also working on South Park: The Fractured Butthole. That might be even later than this game, actually. I mean, you may have seen it before this, you may have not, but I doubt you've seen this before this one. Because as difficult as this has been recording in a way, at least I have it on my computer, so I can do things a little quicker. And with the South Park game, it is somewhat longer. Oh, it's her dad's car. Oh, that's sad. That must bring terrible memories. Oh, poor Chloe. But still gonna bring it. Still gonna bring her memories.
No,
Well, why
I
not
can't.
go for a spin? I mean, it's not like it'll get any worse than it already is, Chloe. Oh, I am so cruel. And I just remembered her father's name. I said, oh, Chloe's dad, I forgot. Mannequin doll. Yeah, do you think that would look good in the car? Nope. That is actually very creepy.
Rachel last night.
Oh wait, yeah, you
Amazing
broke
that's
that
not
mannequin,
just
didn't
what
you?
have made-
You were really peed. So we're looking for a battery. Oh, that will be useful for something later. The beach towel. It's supposed to be like a cover or something later.
You're a long way from the beach.
Oh, I wish. Well, actually, no, I'm quite content where I'm at, actually. That's a lie when I say I wish. But yeah, I'm narrating this on... It's February the 13th. Tomorrow is actually Valentine's Day. I just realized that.
Down, but who knows?
So, I mean, this is definitely going to be out, like, past Valentine's Day of even next year. So, if so, did you have a good Valentine's Day the last 2 years?
Trying to hide under their hood.
Like, as I said, I don't honestly have anything planned. Like, I don't have someone for Valentine's Day. I mean, is that a good or a bad thing?
You trying to...
I just honestly never had anyone that I felt, well, I sort of do, but not in that way, and if I ever tried it to make it that way, it would be very awkward.
What are you
Would
trying
they
to
say
hide under
the
their
situation just doesn't work? But I don't know if you guys know what the word asexual means. Pretty much that just means I don't really go either way when it comes to sexual feelings or romance. So like how some people are attracted to the opposite gender, some are attracted to the same gender, I'm attracted to neither. So, I mean, I suppose I could always have a loving romantic relationship where you respect one another and you really care for one another. I just couldn't go further than that. Not for me anyway, but we got the car battery. Yeah, I'm narrating this on February 13th of 2019. By the time you see this, it'll probably be maybe June or even July of 2019, actually. Oops, never mind. It won't be 2 Februaries. Whoops. But it might be next year, but I doubt it. If I keep it up like this.
It's all fun and games till
is that
this
a little
guy
robot?
enslaves
That's cool.
everyone.
So, sorry about that. It is like late at night. Speaking of, well, it's not the time of day,
Cigarettes.
but where I'm living, it was pretty. I'm trying to think. It was pretty bad out. It was icy and that, so I couldn't get my ice cap today. Actually, I was sick for most of the week. Like, I'd be downright cold sick. I was taking a lot of allergy tablets, we'll just say. Sorry. I was going to... What was it? I was gonna go to a movie at my workplace tonight, but that was canceled too because of the weather. And, like, that work was canceled as well. Like, I don't go to work Wednesday anyway, but the movie itself was canceled. Wow. What? Is the fire? It's just still? Wow. Just wow. We did a lot of damage. I'm just curious if my coffee shop, well, Tim Hortons, as I said, in Canada, I don't know, I think they have one or two in the U.S., I don't know. I wonder if it's even opened on Valentine's Day. That I'm gonna have to make sure of. Oh, that's very pretty.
Can't believe Rachel set that fire.
Well, you know, I can't believe she said it too. Honestly, when she did that screaming that first time, that startled the daylights out of me. So, does it have instructions on what to find now? Or maybe we're supposed to insert the battery in the truck first? Because I know that beach towel is useful for
this battery back to the
something eventually in this truck. But it wouldn't let me take it this time, so maybe I have to add the battery to the truck. Now to find the truck. I mean, I know you think, oh, it's that simple, but there's so many trucks here. But yeah, I found it. If the game me will find it, that'll be, yeah, perfect. Now we need to add the battery to here. I mean, she is far better at this than I am. Oh, I wouldn't even want to risk it. I would wear, what do they call it? The gloves, the rubber gloves. As Professor Oak said, rubber conducts blocks. I forget what the words were. I honestly do. I think it was blocks electricity. Ah, there's a little key. Well, no, a little screwdriver, but it's a little key.
This thing
Yeah.
It's more love than I can give her.
Now we gotta see what else we
Maybe
can
I can
fix.
spruce it up a bit.
Like right now, we can't do anything more. Well, no, we can to spruce it up. Hi, Max. No, we got. Oh, that's from Rachel. Alright, now we gotta see what we can. Oh, we can add this little singing man. Wait, that means something? Wow.
You can hang
Yeah,
here,
I think it gives
but
more
I get to pick the
dialogue
tunes,
in
okay?
later with
Good
Rachel.
talk.
But I don't know how that little singing man would make any real difference to any conclusion or anything. So we have to look around and see what we can improve on. Yeah, we definitely think that. I think that would definitely be good. Yeah, as she said, as fun as an escape hatch would be, that's a little dangerous, and that is looking kind of nasty. So we should get something to cover it up. I wonder if we saw something earlier that we could use to cover it up. Something we would normally use to lay down. Oh, a beach towel. Yeah, I told you that would come back later. Oh, we have to look up. We have to look up. There, we need to find a light bulb as well.
Maybe there's another
to give it some light. Let there be light. That reminds me of the Rugrats level, which I struggled ironically for because I wasn't getting after look. He appears different rooms every time.
Let's see what else this trash heap has to offer.
I mean, as I said, one person's trash is another person's treasure. I mean, okay, I know there's a lot of stuff is junk, literally trash, but sometimes some of the things I don't get why people throw out. Hi, school bus. When was the last time I saw? I mean, I saw you before, like on my way to work. I see it quite often, but. Well, I was trying to remember the last time I rode one of them. I'm really trying to remember. I must have been 20. I know you're thinking, 20? Chaz, 20?
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, I went to school for an extra year and a half. So, I was like 19, 20. But then, as I said, I had quite a meltdown. Panic meltdown. And I never wanted to go back to school again. Oh, there's what we need.
Then again, I hardly ever work.
That's a light bulb. Yeah, unlike Chloe, I know this sounds like I'm tooting my own horn, and I'm not saying this, like, really to be cocky or anything, but I was quite liked at school by the faculty. Now, I don't think I was very popular with the students. Not in a way a student would be considered popular normally. But when it comes to the staff and faculty at my school, I was quite liked and considered well-behaved. I mean, you ask my mother, my father not. If you ask my mom, she would say, oh, she's good sometimes, or she's okay. Maybe not the saint that the staff saw me as.
Shitty ride drug dealer. Really thought crime paid better.
But as I was complete opposite of Chloe. Complete opposite. I mean, even at home,
opening up
right?
A diner with Mom before school. I guess those days are now officially over.
Aw, that's sad. So we got our light bulb. We need something to cover the floor and something to cover the old seat.
Truck on back.
But I think we can only get one thing at a time? Oh yes, I can take that. That's for the cushion.
You'll look awesome doing it.
Now we need to get something for the bottom. Well now, guess we have to go and do some stuff with the car. We got a light bulb and, again, a beach towel, which will be used in the, obviously for light and for looks. So we have to go broken bulb and fix. Again, I apologize if I sound off now. I'm not feeling good. This whole week I was not feeling good. Not only with my cold, but with my irritable bowel too. Yeah, it was just awful.
Awesome.
Honestly, just a secret between us. This is the second, at least I'm finally learning how to pause something temporarily when I'm recording it. I just have to start a new recording at the stop part where I stopped, so you might have noticed it sound like it was a new narration, and it kind of is. So I had to kind of stop and start again. But any consolation, I still get to keep my old audio, so I'm learning how to do these things. So it makes me feel a little better about it. But I don't know if there's going to be a third or not. I mean, there's only 5 minutes left in my game audio, or my game footage, so you never know. But we just need to find something for the hole there.
I can't.
Oh, it's William's car. I mean, her dad's car. William's his name. I think we have to go up to the tracks or something. Even though that's not where Chloe me's going. I honestly now forget what it was, but I have an idea, but I don't remember it totally. But I know it's something that we have to put on the bottom. A mat. It was a mat. I remember now. Honestly, I just wish that me playing the game would have gotten to the point. But I suppose when you've already played the game and you're post-narrating, you know everything that's supposed to go on, yet the one playing and recording the game footage, it's new to her. I know, this is Jazz's new feature, talking about post-self. Or previous self.
Set that fire. I don't think she meant to.
But I suppose that would be a little entertaining. Kind of like self-thoughts, only you guys are hearing all of it. Oh, by the way, I am recording on the same day. It's just like 5 minutes later or 10 minutes later from when I had to stop. Which, thank God, I actually just decided to do that. I mean, I was debating whether to wait until tomorrow to finish off this narration because of how I was feeling, but I was going to. But then I just, it's like when you're drawn to something, you're like, no, you're going to do it. That's literally what it was. I swear. Like, when you think about it, if I had waited, I may have forgotten a lot of what I was going on about. So perhaps it was for the best that I have recorded this narration now.
Gotta be some sort of floor covering
Yeah,
device
that
around
floor
here
covered
somewhere.
device is what we need. Which could be a mat. Or cardboard, but I'm pretty sure it was a mat. Of some sort. And I thought it was near the... near this area, near the...
I know one fire that
tracks.
doesn't need any poking.
Oh, cool, there's a radio. And why I took my time to play this radio, I suppose back then I must have been feeling a lot better than I do now. I know, I'm sorry for complaining, and I'm gonna try to leave that to a limit, but I just honestly can't believe my timing in recording and how I'm feeling. Like, I was great for the first 40-something minutes. That just happens. It can go, like, pain can go from 0 to 10 in a matter of seconds. I mean, I suppose I should be thankful for the pain, or the warning, but not when it feels like someone is... What's the best one? Maybe even the word stabbing is a little too far.
I think I passed something that
But
might
it's-
work.
It's almost close.
Adding a photography track. Photography? Oh, snap. Do you know who'll be running the program?
Wait, that is it. Putting green, that's a mat. That's it. We found it. My God, I forgot it was a golfing mat. For something. I love her. That'll be perfect. Speaking of bathrooms and golf, have anyone ever heard of the potty putter? Yeah, kind of stupid, but I've never tried it. Someday I actually no, I don't think it would be... I don't want to just buy something just for the look of it. But I mean, it sounds hilariously entertaining. Oh, fa la 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 la. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, we already missed Christmas was past. So I said I had a pretty decent Christmas.
Don't want to leave yet.
It's funny, sometimes I'm sad when Christmas ends, and then sometimes I'm like, well, it's over. Right? Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna have to get ready to end this episode. So if you enjoyed this episode, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, please subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you'll know when new videos are coming out. And I will see you guys in my next video.